Okay. We're going to give you some cues for engaging your TVAs. These cues will help you find the muscle, which is actually a little more difficult than you might think to make that mind-body connection. So it takes some practice to learn how to engage it properly.
There should be no movement as you guys are trying to engage this. You want your hips, pelvis, and spine to be fairly stagnant as you guys are palpating and trying to find this TVA engagement from the inside of the hip bones.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and have Jen lay down. She's our demo. We're gonna start laying on your back, or your side if you can't lay on your back, and we want you to get your spine to a neutral position. So go ahead and slip one hand under the small of your back, and then go ahead and give a really big arch to your back so that you can feel one extreme, and then push the small of your back into the mat. Neutral spine is halfway between these two. So go ahead and find that neutral spine with a little bit of space under your lower back. Take your hands out and put one hand on your upper ribs here, or lower ribs, and then one hand on your right inside of your hip bone and palpate that muscle wall right there. And you're going to feel both of these rise as you take a nice deep breath in. Let your belly get big, let your ribs expand, and then go ahead and exhale, feeling it contract and pull in. Hold this for 3 to 5 seconds, and then go ahead and inhale again. And this time I'm going to give you a different cue. It's called the snake. As you exhale, make a hold it, and at the very end of that exhale is when you'll feel the most progress in those TVAs engaging. Inhale again. This time I'm going to give you another cue, and as you exhale, however you like, snake or just regular, you're going to pretend like your hip bones here are like the spines of a book, and you're trying to close them as you kegel and exhale. Go ahead and exhale. You already have. Good. Inhale again. This time we're going to close the back. So you're going to contract your pelvic floor by drawing the muscles from behind your pubic bone to your tailbone, and the left and right of your pelvic floor together, like you're closing a drawstring bag, which is the very bottom of your pelvic floor as you exhale. So you can try to remember all three of these things as you're doing your TVA engagements as cues. The book, closing, and then closing a drawstring bag, which is your pelvic floor. So every time that you do a TVA exercise, your inhalation lets your belly and your ribs expand. And as you exhale, it all pulls in and contracts together to make a really strong core, like your corset muscles are all bound up, keeping you nice and safe and secure, all of your guts in.